in about 20 years or so, right? Now, this number is a bit of special material. It's from the late 60s, 1969, Dinah Shore's 1969 NBC special entitled Like Hep. And this show is produced by George Schlatter of Laugh-In fame. And he had been a producer of the last season of the variety show about 8 years earlier. And with this number, it's a really goofy sort of a thing. But Lucille Ball and Diana Ross were Dinah's guest stars. So I guess Diana was the cool one, and Dinah was the hep one, and I guess Lucille was the hip replacement one. I don't know. But anyway, so that's... but this number, it's interesting. The show was on in April of '69. It has kind of a gay sensibility to it, if you want to look at it that way. A couple months before Stonewall. It's kind of looking a little bit past the whole hippie thing of the Summer of Love in 1968. Let's give it a shot. Dakachuka, Dakachuka, Dakachuka. To be like hemp, it's like you're hip, but the hip is so much hipper. Flip, but the flip is really flipper. More like a heavy tuned-in tripper. You've got that special spin. You only play to win. You're so far out, you're in when you act like hip. Not hip, but hep. What's hep? Dakachuka, Dakachuka, Dakachuka. If you're like hep, you stay up late for the Betty Grable movie. Think Vera Rubo Ralston's groovy. Quote every speech from Herbert Hoover. You buy that Tiffany lamp. You're hot for Terrence Stamp. The world is one big camp when you act like hep. Ain't like doing your thing. Hep ain't like finding your bag. Hep ain't like letting it all hang out or socking it to me. Hep ain't like being a yippie. Hep ain't like betting your bippy. Hep is new and nice and neat and right here on the beat. 2, 3, 4. Dakachuka, Dakachuka, Dakachuka. If you're like hep, it's mostly camp with a touch of she-she. Dinah, semblance of Maharishi. Lucy, scotch with a splash of Vichy. Sweetie, on your honor, do or die. A slice of apple pie. There's more than meets the eye when you act like hep. Dakachuka. If you're like hep, you've got to be your psychedelic pajamas. Read Philip Roth without the commas. See all the off-Broadway dramas. You're into politics and Andy Warhol flicks. You're only out for kicks when you act like hep ain't like sitting and rapping. Hep ain't like being a bummer. Hep ain't like telling it like it is. That's really a no-no. Hep ain't like hanging with groupies. Hep ain't like digging vibrations. Hep is cool but not too clear. It cooks about like here. 2, 3, 4. To be like hep is bold and new, sort of old and new. Hep can trip your mind and unzip your mind. Start exploding mind. Let it happen like hep.